are in the Flinders Ranges. Look!
I can see a sea of alpine green, something that will stay with me. Sky is wrapped in blue.
And we're so excited to be here. We have never been this inland of the country. We're usually quite coastal, quite near the city. So this is really, really rural and unique for us.
This is about as outback as it gets.
For us.
Far for us, yeah. It's the furthest inland we've been.
It is. Oh, it is so cool here. It's different. It is so different for us. Visually, the trees, everything just looks like nothing we've ever actually seen before, being in South Australia. Coming here, we stopped at a Wilson homestead ruin that's on the side of the road, and that was really cool as well to see how some of the architecture here is built.
Oh, I know what I would hold on to, a memory when times are good.
This place is truly a waterless place. I don't think I've ever experienced temperatures this hot. I am confused at how these flies are even alive.
And then we stopped in, Hawker, and there was a beautiful art gallery by the gentleman named
Jeffrey Morgan Gallery. Dude is so prolific, there's hundreds of artwork, but the highlights are the panoramic rooms. I think one of them took him 4,000 hours just to paint. It's really breathtaking. And the cool thing is we're gonna get to check out some of the lookouts that he used as vantage points for the paintings.
That's when I think of you. That's when I think of you.
It was absolutely gorgeous, but we are here now in Flinders Ranges. We're staying at
Ronsley
Park Station. We got an unpowered site. There's showers available. There's kitchen blocks. Everything. It seems to have everything you need.
And a swimming pool, and I think we're gonna need that in this heat.
Yes, and a swimming pool. We'll just be adventuring on for the next 2 days here, really getting as much of the Flinders Ranges as we can. This place is really beautiful. It's so unique to us, and we cannot wait to start this adventure.
Could be falling in love just about anyone. All I want is just to know you. It's just to hang around, walk on the same ground. You remind me of the days gone by, all the real good love to it up just in time. And if I show up, will you show me around town? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know that a girl like you could be falling in love with just about anyone.
So day one at Flinders Ranges, we are on a 3-kilometre hike to go and see the Aracle Rock. It has some traditional artwork that I think is maybe the only one that's available to view to the public in this area. As you can see, the flies are flying around us, so we've had to wear these beautiful nets to cover our face. We started this hike fairly mid-morning, so it's been really hot. Definitely recommend starting a hike pretty early in this area because the sun does get pretty up there. We've stopped here at this, what we thought is the rock, but it mustn't be the rock because there's no artwork here. But it's a nice shady spot to just enjoy the views and just, really absorb where we're at. It's a really gorgeous area. And yeah, so we're gonna take a break here, have some water, cool down, and then hopefully be at Aracle Rock really soon. It's really hot, but there's a really nice breeze. that's occasionally passing through that kind of makes it feel that little bit better. What would they have used to write?
Just yesterday we were checking out Jeff Morgan's gallery in Hawker. A couple Ks later we're checking out this gallery in the national park. I wonder if Jeff Morgan took any inspiration from this panoramic art. This place is a landscape photographer dream. I don't even know where to point the camera. It's like 360 views that are just amazing. Our hosts here at Hornsley Park Station have a four-wheel drive track that's on private land, so it's very good because we get a different vantage point of the Flinders Ranges. Today's weather isn't too bad. It's a little windy, a little warm, but I'm sure we'll be fine in the aircon. It's forecasted to be an 8-hour drive, but I reckon the all-wheel drive track will go by as a breeze and we'll spend more time on the four-wheel drive track. So there's two tracks, one all-wheel drive track that loops back to the entrance of Hornsley, and the second one, which is a four-wheel drive, high clearance, low range type track. It should bring about some excitement. There's quite a number of points of interest on the track, which they give you the coordinates there, so we shouldn't get lost, hopefully.
Okay, so because this used to be a sea floor, if you have your wits about you, you can actually hunt for fossilized stones that have like jellyfish, sea slugs and that kind of thing inside them, which is really cool.
I don't know who I am anymore. Hear the knocking of death at my door.
So it looks like we're driving on some sort of a saddle.
So soon. Feel the weight of the world on my mind. How I wish I could pause and rewind. All my memories, 'cause
The Valley of Dead Trees. Ta-da. Alrighty, we're going up. This nice and controlled, slowly. It's so easy to just want to go. So there's this really cool rock monument that people who have driven this four-wheel drive track have created in the middle of the road, essentially. And they've put their rocks, or added a rock and added a rock and added a rock, and it's made this cute little statue. I think we should add one to it. I'm really excited to put a rock there. I feel like I need to find the perfect stone rock to add to this. Like, look at them. There's so many. This many people have been here. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I found one. It's got a nice, beautiful, gorgeous maroon dark purple hue to it, which I think is perfect to add to the already mesmerizing rocks that are there. Beautiful, just beautiful.
there I was, feeling love. Sky drops as clouds. beaten down, all ripped up.
Look at this little grasshopper just hitching a ride with us. Let's go then, mate.
Don't know what comes up. Though it isn't all, but I'm alright. I'm alright.
So we just finished the first part of the four-wheel drive track, the Acapina four-wheel drive part, which was the all-wheel drive, and I drove the all-wheel drive because it's easier. Overall, it wasn't that bad. It starts off really easy, but then I think as you go into some of the valleys and gorges, there are quite steep descents and some inclines that you have to climb and a lot of rocks. So there's a lot of control, which is good practice for anyone who wants to get into four-wheel drive and get better at it, which is kind of me, I guess you could say. Overall, really quite nice. Landscape changes as you go. It becomes more from white to red, the rocks, the trees. The mountain range kind of faces you in different ways, which is really cool. But yeah, no, it's really nice. It's a really, really nice drive.
Soon after exploring this track, we then made it back to camp. The Flinders Ranges is a massive area with so many attractions. We most definitely should have spent a few more days here. In saying that, we've already marked our calendars for the next visit. I'd really appreciate it if you could comment down below any recommendations for places to visit. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. In coming videos, we will be heading further inland to some of Australia's most remote locations. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit the like button if you liked it.